La verdad es una pasada, es una gozada tenerle, ¿no?
Que está por encima de todos ahora mismo y hay que quitarse el sombrero.
Es muy ambicioso y quiere más. Pone el equipo en la mochila y pa'lante.
No se puede decir nada.
No sé ya qué más decir, ¿no?
Es PlayStation.
Bueno, es una buena definición. No sé qué PlayStation tendrá Leo. No words.
What do you expect in the early going of this match?
Well, I think if Barcelona start the game how they did at the Arsenal Stadium, it could be quite an onslaught. I think from Arsenal's point of view, they have to be brave, they have to be positive when they have the ball. But you look at Barcelona, Bobby, and they've got enough confidence in their own ability as well as a group and individuals. This stadium, this facility, this place, this is where you want to be.
Well, it's a big challenge for Barcelona in the next couple of days because they've got Arsenal in the quarter-final second leg, and then the weekend they've got Real Madrid. There are not many teams Ruben Cotan did it this year, but going to Barcelona and win. You look at the lineup. If there's a weakness about the Barcelona lineup today, I think you'll look at the two centre-backs.
Now Xavi. Bojan had made the run, but he's looked instead to Messi. Messi looks for a way through. He almost delivers.
That's a super effort. I think the goalkeeper's just pushed it wide of the goal. Less than 5 minutes. Super strike.
But it's Xavi who's picked it up. And here's Lionel Messi. Milito, now Lionel Messi. Clichy. And he did well to get that one away, but only as far as Messi! Onto the roof of the nets.
Well, there's an example of having to get to this little man as quickly as you possibly can. Because if you don't, this is what he's capable of. Very, very close.
Away by Keita, and here's Messi. Just lost the run at defenders. Extremely well. Then Diaby giving them a taste of their own medicine with a bit of handling, and he's onside here! It's Theo Walcott, what a chance! He's lined it up for Bendtner! And Bendtner sticks it in! Well, it looked unselfish on Walcott's part to set it up, but it comes good in the end! And it's a huge, huge goal at the Nou Camp for Arsenal and for Nicolas Bendtner! But he looked instead to the man who's already scored. They were being written off in all quarters after that first game.
What an opportunity.
Can they make the most of their good fortune? It's Lionel Messi. And Messi steps up to the plate just when Barcelona needed him most. For 2 minutes they were behind. Barcelona back in the game, back in the contest.
Well, they get a bit of luck with this. Not with the finish, of course. It was just absolutely brilliant. The strike, the second one, the first one less so. But I said it before, you have to get to him quickly, 30 yards from goal. You have to, because he can destroy you here. Giving him a warning with a little bendy one that just went over the top of the bar.
Bojan finding Messi. Barcelona had squeezed up and Sanyu was holding his run to stay onside. Sanyu out of position now as Messi looks to break. It's Denilson who's covering and holding him up, but he's got away. Left three there trailing in his wake. Sanyu came in the first time, then Denilson came in.
Oh, that's not a free kick, referee. I'm really sorry. You cannot be doing that just because he rolls in the ground. He kind of fought his way through 3 or 4 tackles, but certainly from where I'm sitting, this ball looks to be won.
Messi.
And they've spun the ball back into where Gael Clichy's gone. And Rosicky should have played Clichy in, and they might just pay for that.
Messi, great control in the first place, and what a run! Into the side netting.
You can't have your fullback run past you and you ignore him and lose the ball, and then this happens, because he's capable of doing anything.
Here's Abidal. Quickly settling into their rhythm now. Adopting a more familiar pattern. This is Abidal, played behind Bojan surprisingly. Pedro rescues it. Messi! He's turning it on again. The deadly finisher in Spain. Has he finished off Arsenal here?
Well, the alarm bells were ringing as soon as that ball was slid through to Eric Abidal. They really got caught. Arsenal. And you just thought, well, that's it, he's going to slide it and he'll score, but he actually didn't play a very good ball in. But with this little man around, nothing's dead, nothing's safe.
Messi, who's already scored 3 hat-tricks since the turn of the year, looking now at the possibility of another one.
Imagine coming watching this every week. It'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
They nurture them through their own youth academy here, which has got a
they do.
great record. Sort of model that Arsenal look to follow. This is Bendtner, the man who got the goal.
That was a poor first touch from Nicholas Bendtner.
Messi again.
Should Arsenal go out?
And he's in again here, Lionel Messi. Could this be the hat-trick before half-time? Oh, brilliant! An audacious chip from the magical Lionel Messi, the most talented footballer of his generation.
Well, the noise in the pictures tell you more than I could. You are watching a special performance, even by this young man's standards. This is unbelievable. To start with, the delicacy of the right foot for the second, and again the delicacy of the third, and this could and probably might be, well, even he can overhit a ball, yeah.
See, he is overrated. Messi again. Lionel Messi has really turned on the style with a 21-minute hat-trick.
What can you say about Lionel Messi now?
I think that he is more in control of himself. He knows that he is difficult to be stopped.
But the expectation, Ruud, and it is on a regular and a game-by-game basis of this guy, how can he keep doing it?
I think he's only 23
22.
or so, 20. So he's a young lad. And, you know, can you imagine when he is when he's 27, when he has all the experience. I want to say to all the strikers in the world, okay, and also in England, look at the work, what he does without the ball. It's not only scoring these balls, but also when he not got it, he wants to go back, he wants to chase it. And this is what he does. And he's an exceptional talent.
You asked the question, why can he keep doing it? The world-class players make the difference at this level. And you're seeing a classic example of that tonight from the little guy.
Here he goes again, Messi. Pedro, Messi is in the middle, and so too is Bojan. Messi's there! But so too is Almunia.
And there's fractions from this. No point in hanging it up there, they don't have the height, so they know that.
Lionel Messi, who helped them to a victory over Manchester United. Xavi. Messi. Xavi. Now Bojan. Here's Messi. Messi. Pep Guardiola seemed astounded to be asked if his team would try and play for a 0-0 tonight. Not their natural way, of course. Arsene Wenger just seething at the injustice of it all.
Well, I guess there's a few people at home might be thinking, well, you know, Arsenal do a bit of that at home in the Premier League. Not been his best night.
Xavi. Messi. Marquez. Messi. Busquets. Taking a quick free kick here, and the referees let them get on with it, and Pedro misses the target.
Look at that pressure, 3-4, look at those 4 players. Barcelona shots all around the ball, that high up the pitch.
No resting on laurels, even with the lead that this man Messi has given them. It's Messi. Here's Xavi. Messi.
A little sloppy at the back, Arsenal.
Alves. It's never been done in the Champions League era. Here's Messi. Here he goes again. Can he do it all on his own here? Vermaelen holding him up. It was Sanya in the end who proved the obstacle too many for Lionel Messi. Well, if Arsenal are to avoid 5 trophyless seasons, now Lionel Messi, it'll be fascinating to see what... He could be through for a fourth here, Lionel Messi. They're trying to contain him, but it's an impossible task. This man is just unstoppable.
He makes football look so easy at times. It's the things he does. You can say I was there when he had that famous 4 goals and just dominated the game completely.
4 for Barcelona, 4 for Messi, and they are in the last 4.
Jose be warned. The skill of the little magician.
We gave them too much space that game to play, so they have enough quality to use that space.
Manuel Eboué just tucks around there far too much. Inter Milan won't go into the game and play like this. That's an absolute certainty, Rob. They won't be as open, they won't be as easy to play against.
Arsenal then fall at the quarter-final stage, beaten by the European champions, who showed exactly why they are European champions.
Lionel Messi, que está pasando un momento extraordinario. Ya sabemos lo que hizo el otro día al anotar 4 goles ayer, hoy día, mañana. Todo el mundo va a estar hablando de Lionel Messi.
El mundo se rinde a sus pies. La soberbia actuación de Lionel Messi con sus 4 goles ante el Arsenal acaparó las portadas en todo el planeta.
Lionel Messi, who wears the Barcelona number 10 shirt, put himself alongside the all-time greats with a performance of such majesty against Arsenal that comparisons with Pelé and Maradona no longer seem fanciful.
Simplemente Lionel Messi, el mejor jugador del mundo. 8 goles se suma al argentino en la presente Champions. Además, completó 25 tantos en la historia del torneo, igualando la marca del brasileño Rivaldo en el Barcelona.
Recovering from the setback of Nicolas Bendtner's goal, it took them just 3 minutes, and then it was the Lionel Messi show. Not content with a hat-trick, he got a 4th 2 minutes from the end, and it's a mouth-watering semi-final clash with Inter that they've set themselves up for. Barcelona 4, Arsenal 1, 6-3 to Barca on aggregate.
La verdad que la gente siempre lo trató muy bien y contento, muy alegre por la victoria. Sabíamos que acá delante de otra gente teníamos que hacer este partido. Empezamos mal, pero terminamos de una manera espectacular.
Leo, todo el mundo se lo pregunta, ¿dónde está tu techo?
No, lo importante es que el equipo sigue ganando. Ojalá yo pueda seguir de esta manera, pero hay que seguir trabajando. Queda mucho en Champions, en Liga. Ahora tenemos partido importantísimo, así que hay que seguir de esta manera.
As a goalkeeper, what is it like when he's coming towards you, when you know he can do virtually anything?
Yeah, the situation is to try to anticipate what he's going to do, but it's so difficult because his skills are very big, and he can do whatever he wants at any moment, and it's difficult to stop this kind of players. But he couldn't score at the first leg, and I think he was great tonight.
Is he probably the best you've ever faced?
As a player, yeah, definitely. I have a bad memory, but I think he's the best player in the world.
When you play like Messi, any mistake you can pay for it.
You say players like Messi. Are there any other players like him? In your opinion, how good is he?
For me, he's the best player in the world, and by a distance.
Can you do anything to stop him as the opposing coach?
Yes, you can, but the difficulty with him is he's not always in the game, you know. But when he's in it, he's really dangerous. His team gets in on the run with the ball, and once he's on the run with the ball, he's unstoppable. He's the only player who can change direction at such a pace and be a threat.
Bueno, Leo es el mejor futbolista del mundo actualmente, ¿no? Y lo venimos diciendo hace un par o 3 de años, y él lo demuestra a cada partido.
And out there on the pitch up close, just how good is Messi?
Oh, he's a phenomenal player, and he showed that again tonight.
Vanquished Arsenal coach Arsene Wenger described the diminutive forward as the best, but suggested that Messi was not altogether of this world.
Ya lo decía Arsène Wenger tras el partido, un jugador de PlayStation.
He's a PlayStation. I think he can take advantage of every mistake we made.
Let's say that whilst playing at this level, he is so decisive, so powerful, it always amazes me. But the good thing is that tomorrow he will wake up and he will continue to seek the affection of his people, the players, his family, and he will want nothing other than that. That's what makes him so loved inside the changing rooms and outside.
No sé, fueron todo diferentes, ¿no? Quizá el primero tuve la suerte de agarrar el rebote y le pegué fuerte, después el mano a mano, no sé.
Messi was, he's not of this planet at the moment.
If you enjoy your football, you don't want to stop it. But is there a way to stop it? If you're planning to beat Barcelona and handle him, what do you do?
Well, you can't stop him. I mean, if you look at a lot of the goals he gets, he's actually taking defenders on who might be 3 and 4 stone heavier than him in a physical contest. You know, he's one of those dolls that when you push them down, he bobs straight back up.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so powerful, and it's all about just getting his weight in the right place at the right time. When the challenge comes, he's leaning into the challenge. You just don't seem to be able to knock him over in that final third. And he just plays and he plays, and he seems to sense when an opening is going to happen before anyone else does. And he's got the technical ability to get himself there. And the one thing you must never overlook with someone who's that size is bravery. You know, he takes the ball in the most ridiculous type situations, knowing there's a fair chance someone's going to try and leave a bit on him, but he just rides the challenges. He's phenomenal. He's as good, I think, he's as good as I've seen. I don't think I'm getting carried away. I think tonight he's proved that in a game where you want your big players to stand up and be the difference in the big games. He gets 4 goals tonight.
I mean, he is quite literally a magician, isn't he? He'll show you that ball, and before you can move to take it off him, abracadabra, it's gone, isn't it?
Everything is clinical. Everything is on. It's powerful also, and you know he doesn't just smash it. No, he just puts it in the angles where he wants it, and he's in full control. So at the moment, he is far the best player I've ever seen.
He's an absolute star. He's got everything. You know, he's not just got the ridiculous ability, the ridiculous bravery, the ridiculous technique. He's got a phenomenal work rate, and you put all those things together, and he's 22. If he retains that attitude, that attitude, how good can he be?
We were here. We were happy to be here. We saw an excellent Messi and hope to see more from him.
I think it's going to be one of those nights where you'll say to people, I was there that night. I thought Barcelona were absolutely phenomenal tonight. And Messi, if you're going to call yourself the best player in the world, that's the guy you have to be better than. He is by far, for me, the number one. He's the one that just is in a different league to anybody else right now.
At the Nou Camp, we witnessed one of the greatest individual footballing performances of all time as Barcelona undid Arsenal.
We made some mistakes at the back, but were costly. But overall, I believe that was our bad luck at that period just to play Barcelona.